Okay everyone, this is like my kitchen organization because I just did a minimalist type purge. I watched my minimalist baby and she had just done a kitchen and bathroom reorganize where she got rid of a bunch of her stuff and went back to the minimal. So I decided to go ahead and do mine. There wasn't a whole lot to get rid of, but I love having it back to just what I need again. And I know having my bills over there is probably not the best thing to have on video, but there's what I did over there. I just took a lot of that stuff down because it was basically just decorative and I didn't want it there anymore. This I just kind of straightened up a little bit, didn't get rid of a whole lot there. That cupboard is food, and so is the one right below it. It's food. This is my baking. Whoops, there's a salad spinner. I keep that pot down here on the bottom because the kids actually like to play in it. You know, it bang bangs really nice and they put stuff in it. This drawer I think I cleaned out the most. Got rid of all the papers and stuff that were in there. This is my acrylic paint. This is for the baby to play with, just in case she gets in here and she wants something to play with and she can't play with the other boxes. I give her this and then she puts stuff in and out of it. This is my onions and my potatoes and a stray sprayer I found outside. This has the few cleaning products that I have. I don't want to open it because in there is kind of a mess. When we moved in, they had a water leak back here behind the sink, and we had replaced the outer wall, but in here it's missing sheetrock, and then the water damage on the bottom of it's pretty bad, so I don't want to open it up. I keep hardly anything in there. There's like a bottle of vinegar and some baking soda, and that's about it because I don't like using it. It's pretty messed up. This is my Tupperware cupboard. There's our egg cartons. These are the few cups we have that are plastic. They're my husband's cups for taking tea to work. The plastic containers are actually not mine. Those are my dad's. We bring home leftovers sometimes in them, and I save them and take them back to him. These are my containers, the glass ones in the back. So, and this is also her little, if she wants to play in here, this is where she gets into and plays. I'm sorry, the cupboards are just a little dirty and I need to repaint. Silverware drawer. This is my towels. I don't think I need to open the food. This is the attachments for the juicer. So this counter is usually covered in fruit. Right now we are down to just the apple over there. I just froze all the bananas. I had like 10 bunches of bananas over there and I just froze them. I redid this cupboard here. I moved all of our drinking jars. We buy everything secondhand, and I find that even glassware for drinking out of runs just a little bit more expensive than the glass jars. The glass jars I usually get for $1.19 a piece. If they're the teeny tiny ones for the kids, like these little guys here, these are 69 cents. So I usually buy just glass jars. This kitchen, just like the rest of the house, there's no storage. So I bought this. A woman made these little fun covers for it, and I bought it for $10 on Craigslist. These are my spices and my liquids. And then this is tea, and the kids have their little bowls in here. These are what they come and get out when they want a bowl of cereal or some ice cream. My coconut water and a dog brush. Looks like somebody spilled a little bit of chocolate on that one. I'll have to take it down and clean it. There's rice in there, the basket we used to collect the eggs for the chickens. And then I put this over here because I didn't want to take up all the space on the counter with the electronics. This is my juicer, my toaster, my blender. Over there is the mixer. And you do use these for items. I've heard that you can get them all like together somehow. Well, not the toaster, of course, but I like having the separate ones. I usually keep my bag for my garbage and my recycling here, but right now I don't have any bags. So I'm just doing this. And my oranges, that's where the shoes go when they come in and they're dirty. I'll clean them with hydrogen peroxide before we wear them in the house. This is where Mark brought in the little table for me. That's actually a box of the shoes. I do not get rid of shoes. All shoes, unless they're completely torn up, get saved for the next child. Because shoes, I don't care what color they are, if they have flowers on them or whatever, they just wear shoes. So that's our box of shoes. I just got it out and took out shoes that were appropriate for the different sizes on the children. A couple little spice racks over there. I think you guys have seen most of this already, but this is my new tiny stove and my little cart for keeping my jarred items over there. I will eventually get a better stove that is smaller than that. That one's way too big. We'll put that back in the garage. And my knife bar, which saves me drawer space. As you can see, there's like hardly any cupboard space in here, so what little I do use, I always need a little bit of extra, which is why I like having, oh, the dog bed over there, sorry about that, why I like having this to put the spices and everything in. And so far it's worked out really well. That's my bill, if you can see it over in the corner, my little bill caddy, a place to hang the keys. These are my shopping bags, which I rarely use because I reuse and repurpose the bags that I get from the store. And the only way I've found to keep kids out of things like, you know, you would normally put in a junk drawer or something, is to do this. I hang them in a bag on the back of the door. This is my paintbrushes, the glue stick. I don't want them smearing all over the house. A couple of flashlights, my gardening gloves, sanding block, just in case they write on something. A lot of things I don't paint. I guess that would be like a tip, a frugal tip. I get things that are unfinished and I don't paint them for the reason of being able to sand them back off and then paint them at a later date when they've stopped writing all over things. But as far as I know, that's going to be a while. See, my son did this not too long ago. See, he wrote on here. I sanded off a lot of it, but it's easy to paint back over this later, so it's not a big deal, him writing on it, which is a good thing. And then I repaint the walls usually about every 6 months, but I haven't done any of the repainting since the baby was born. So it's been over a year now. I'm way behind. Anyway, I hope that walkthrough of the newly cleaned out and reorganized kitchen. And thank you, my minimalist baby, for helping me with that, for being my inspiration there. I wish that I could just start crocheting like Becky, but hopefully she'll crochet hopefully she'll crochet some stuff for me, and I can buy them from her someday. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.